Okay, so I'm gonna start off this beat by using this beautiful sound right here called glass space. And this is a stock sound. I'm only gonna be using stock sounds to make the melody of this video. And I'm not allowed to use any other sounds besides stock sounds, which is very possible, believe it or not. This is Alchemy. And if you don't know what Alchemy is, it has so many different beautiful sounds. And if you wanna download all of them, all you have to do is go to Logic Pro, go to Sound Library, and then go to download all available sounds if you don't have all the sounds. 32 gigs of storage in case you think you need more space. You know, I just want to mention that. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and start off something in this glass space, and it sounds so beautiful like this. Check that out. And in this channel, we mainly make R&B beats, so that's exactly what I'm gonna be making, because what else is there to make, right? So I'm gonna be playing, starting off in the key of D major like this. I'm using a D major 7/9 to an E6, and then I'm gonna be doing this F sharp 7/9. And then you could add some other parts of scale, but that's not necessary. And the simpler way to play this would be like this: D, E, and then F sharp. You could do F sharp major, but it doesn't sound that great, so just go with the minor. So D major, E major, and F minor. All right, simple. Like in this channel, we like to go over the chords we play. We click stuff in here and there, but we mainly like to go everything we play. So I'm gonna start in the BPM of 100. Let's record this and let's get it. We just gotta make some space. See how much easier it is when you just play something. Clicking stuff in is the majority do, which is also good, but I just love playing it. Feel it. You just feel it a lot more. This one's there a little bit too. Let's quantize this a bit because it's a little clunky. And then we can go back into Alchemy. There's so many different options you can use. You can go to the softer. Make it softer, brighter, soft gating. So within a sound already, you can manipulate it and then change the performance with all these different type of options you have here. I'm gonna go with the glass pad. I like this one. You know, you could also mess with the crossfades here to make it a little bit. It messes with the EQ and the frequencies a little bit. And then this is a flanger. That sounds pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. It has more texture to it. And then we can go and use the stock EQ, just reduce some of these frequencies that are high. This is not exactly mixing yet, but you do want to reduce some stuff to make some room. This has so many high frequencies, you want to be able to cut some stuff out, because then it sounds like this. Hear that? Unless you want that sound, but I like to cut some stuff from that stuff out to clean it up a bit. And just like that, this sounds super good already. Okay, so the second instrument I'm gonna use, it's also in the pad section, right under glass space, called glass xylophone stack. And it sounds like this. Right now I'm playing it in a lower octave, but you could play it in a high octave. Honestly, even though this is kind of like a 90s sound, it doesn't have that old feel, like if they kind of modernize it a little bit inside Alchemy. So let's go ahead and record this in and then mess with the effects a little bit and see how we can manipulate this a little bit. I'm playing the same chords, maybe just adding some couple variations here and there. Kind of added like a counter melody there, but I kind of like how it sounds. I feel like I could do that over. That one sounds pretty cool though, but let me know down in the comments if you like how that was sounding so far. Let's try to do something else. Let's just quantize a bit. Kind of like that counter melody. Not too bad. And go ahead and hit the like button if you're liking this video so far. I could just pitch it up a little bit, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I do want to play that counter melody maybe in a higher octave later on in this video, but we'll see. Alright, let's go to Alchemy and let's see what Sparkle does. Oh my goodness, that just changed the sound completely right there. You see what Alchemy does? This is a stock sound. Keep that in mind. Just raise up the volume too. Let's add some reverb. Beautiful, just beautiful. So for my next instrument, I'm gonna be using this instrument called Autumn Haze. It sounds like this. You're probably like, why are you using that one? Honestly, once you have two sounds already, you don't want to just keep adding so many like main sounds. You kind of would just want to, you know, branch off a little bit and look for something that could just add to what you're making already. This was already here on the mellow section right here, and it sounded like this. But I wanted something with less like pad or whatever. So this sounds perfect. Different texture, different sound, and it's just gonna add so much to this. You'll see in a little bit. So I decided that I'm gonna play these simple notes right here like this. And it kind of blends in with what I'm playing already, what's on the DAW. So let's go ahead and just record this in. It kind of adds like into another counter melody. And I'm gonna go ahead and just EQ this. Just make it a little bit more subtle. I do want to keep the high frequency on this one. Let me just stereo pan this to the left, and then this one to the right. And then I'm gonna just use a stereo spread here. And it sounds pretty full already. So I am gonna add a fourth thing, and this is probably the last melody sound that I will use. And this is such a beautiful quality sounding instrument, and it's called Morphing Ensemble. And it sounds like this. So beautiful. The quality is insane for being a stock sound. And it's in the classic cellos. Obviously it has more options here, but I just love this classic cello option. So we're just gonna go ahead and create such a beautiful counter melody to this. It's gonna overpower the rest of what I'm doing, but it doesn't matter because I'm just gonna EQ it afterwards. And, you know, we always as producers like to just manipulate things. So that is not the final result, but let's just go ahead and add something in. Now I'm gonna record 2 bars because I don't think one is enough for this one. Here we go. That was crazy, bro. Let's try to quantize it. And I'm gonna split this one in half because I'm gonna use the other one sometimes, and then sometimes I use this one. The melody it just sounds so beautiful, especially when you have something quality. It just makes it even better. So I'm gonna just go ahead and duplicate this, bring this one down here. Let's EQ it a little bit. I want to reduce all those nice effects that it has. This is for sure gonna be the driving instrument of everything. Let's mess with the crossfades. It just sounds good the way it is. Stereo pan this a little bit to the left. Let's just EQ this part. I do want to muffle this one as much as possible. You may say this instrument doesn't really fit with what I'm playing, but honestly, I'm just going with what I like. Whatever, I'm gonna go with that. Okay, so now it's time to add some drums, and I just want to mention something really quick. I did do this whole melody with complete stock sounds before the drums. Unfortunately, Logic doesn't have like those industry sounding drum sounds. For the melody, you can always go ahead and make something crazy with stock sounds. Now, when it comes to drums, I would suggest buying like a drum kit from anywhere, any of your favorite producers. Doesn't have to be my drum kits, but you can buy a drum kit producer that you trust. You can go ahead and use those sounds, and the way you use that is you just go ahead and open the sampler here where it says quick sampler. Open this up and just drag the audio file. So now I do have a R&B drum kit, of course, and a lot of you guys have purchased it. It's called the R&B Madness. The link is in the description in case you do want to get that one, but you don't have to get mine. Just putting it out there that it's better to have a drum kit than using drum sound from Logic. It just doesn't have those industry sounds that you need. Anyways, let's go ahead with some rim shots. I don't know what I want to use yet for this. Just maybe, and not every other bar, maybe just, I don't know if I want to use that rim shot, but let's try this noise. Kind of like that one. Let's leave that one for now, and let's go into some claps. Ooh, this crisp one, this back actually is called back. Let's try to just put that somewhere in there every time. Let's try to make something different. Just, what is this? What do you call this? I don't even know what to call it. There we go. It's a little too obnoxious. Kind of like this sharp, but I'm gonna put a hi-hat later, so I probably won't use that. Let's try this zest one. Oh, that sounds better. But I don't want it to hit every time. Yeah, just maybe once. Let's put some reverb on this one, tiny bit, like 4%. And then maybe on this one too, maybe like a little bit of reverb as well, 5% even. And I'm gonna go ahead and just keep adding some perks. This Soothe one sounds crazy. R&B Madness kit just has a bunch of everything for sure. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and add the kick first, actually, so I can just go and work my way around that. I like this urban kick I found the other day. Oof, it just hits different. But you know what? For this one, I might use this room kick that I like to use sometimes. Yes. Bro, I hear a piano in the back. That is wild. Right here. Oh, wait, hold up. The hi-hats are gonna go crazy right now, bro. They're gonna go crazy. Maybe the smooth ones. They're kind of just very subtle, to be honest. I want to be very intentional with these hi-hats. It's just doing it, bro. It's doing it for me. Let's go. Let me see if I, of course, you know me, I like to add the velocity to everything. This one. The velocity a little bit here, but change the velocity. Boom. Keep adding another one. Velocity down. And maybe I want to add a roll somewhere right here. I don't know if that's going to work, to be honest. I think that was the right move. Just two, though. Just two. Let's try this Bliss hi-hat right here. Maybe I just EQ a little bit. I don't know. The hi-hats just sound like they're fighting the beat instead of going along with it. Let's try this one now. That one definitely works. Frost. Let me just change the velocity a little bit to some of them, because it just seems like everything's just playing at one volume and there's no dynamics going on. Here. That's better. Let's bring up the frequency a little bit. High pitch. Add some more percussion instruments. I know I'm gonna add the zap perk to this one for sure. Very nice. I don't know where I'm gonna add it, but let's go. There we go. Perfect position right there. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add some open hats. I think this one's gonna work out for sure. Maybe we do need the soft ding right here. Very soft. Let's use that one today. Producer struggle. Just try something else. I have to make this one work. We could add the bass already, but I do want to add one more percussion instrument. I want to add like a big reverb snare or something. There we go. Something like that. Sounds super good, actually. You can even add more reverb, to be honest. Increase the reverb on that one. Okay, this is going to be fun to add a bass. Let's try this Canyon one. Like these notes. Oh, did I just record that in? Okay, let's go. Ooh, what? I swear that was an accident. What if I just play like actual bass? Let's try it. Oh my goodness, this is getting ridiculous now, bro. Just one right here, one tap. I'm doing too much. Let's erase this. This one is a little short. Here, let's extend it. We could do like a little just before. Ooh, okay. All right, I'm having too much fun with this one. Let's rearrange this beat and let's hear the final result in 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Bless those keys, the RMC.
All right, if you're at the deep end of this video, comment down below deep and you already know what to do. Let me know if you want to see more stock sound tutorials. This one was recommended, so I just decided to just use only stock sounds, and I've done that before, but it's always good to just repeat something to see different sounds also as well, different instruments. So anyways, guys, till next time, thank you so much for all the love always, for all the likes, comments, and everything. So thank you. Till next time, stay blessed, God bless, and peace.